You know, competition has been at the root of all conflict and discord we've seen in WWE over the past few weeks. And tonight, it all comes to a head.
Tonight, the scores will be settled. Tonight, it's personal. Tonight, it's payback.
And it all starts right now. Looking at tonight's card, we really do have all hands on. Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next against an imposing adversary.
Who will reign supreme?
It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that.
And her opponent, from Portland, Oregon, Samantha, America's Sweetheart, Skinner.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
We got Sasha Banks in action right here. She is looking legit as always.
I don't know what's harder to look at, Sasha Banks' sunglasses or that bargain basement suit you're wearing, Byron.
What? I just bought this.
Lariat.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. Oh, what a snapmare. Oh, perfectly executed. Sasha Banks using her speed right there.
Oh. Nice back rotation suplex.
She's playing with fire here.
Yeah, she's got to hurry up and get back in there.
This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck breaker.
Oh, gosh.
Face crusher. Looking for all the glory here. Digging deep for a kick out.
And we continue.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out. Wow. Wow, what agility. And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. She goes for the cover. Easily kicks out of that one.
Too soon.
Not looking good for her right now. She's going to have to turn things around in a hurry, guys.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
If she's not careful, this could very easily spiral out of control for her in a hurry.
The drop kick hits the target. And she hits the drop kick.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is in control. Bankrupt.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking at it. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the... She goes for the cover.
How did she kick out? Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. Got the head scissors on.
She lands a strike.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable.
She goes for the cover. Oh, somehow!
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
She is on fire.
One of the greatest matches I ever had the honor of calling was at TakeOver Brooklyn between Sasha Banks and Bayley. A rare occasion where one match changed our industry. Look out, guys!
Back of her head. Took most of the punishment from that.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. It's going to break her arm.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Guys, you both had the privilege of calling Sasha Banks against Bayley at the first TakeOver Brooklyn. What were the emotions like in the Barclays Center that night?
Oh, Michael, it was transcending. And 2 women putting on a match of the year was a moment that brought tears of joy to much of the WWE Universe. Heck, I literally saw grown men crying.
Looking in the mirror?
I had something in my eyes, Saxton.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
Sure you did. I'm told her photo galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE's.com's huge traffic numbers last month. And again, unbelievable.
You don't see that every day.
And she turns it around on her.
Uh-oh. Cole, I think I know what's coming next.
Black Mass!
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Using her knee. Both of these looking for the quick cover is Sasha Banks.
Good strategy.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
I knew she could do it.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Along here comes Sasha Banks.
Big rock.
Game, set, match.
Penny predicament.
Real close. Too close for comfort. Wow, what's it going to take?
This isn't going to be pretty.
Neck breaker.
I think Sasha Banks is done playing. Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking at it. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
This one's over, guys.
Paying way too much. She has to tap out. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Big win here to start the show.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great...
No lacking for confidence, that's for sure. No lacking for confidence, that's for sure.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
definitely a fan favorite.
That'll get your heart pumping, huh, folks?
That'll raise the old heart rate.
Now that's how you promote a bout. Well, the last match did not disappoint, and now we're on to the next matchup on the card. Tag team matchup on the way. When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. We have the Dream Team.
Big time matchup.
To the ring, Mandy Rose and Peyton Royce, the Dream Team.
Byron, what can we expect to see from these two teams here tonight?
Michael, I fully expect to see these two teams put on an absolute clinic in tag team competition. That's how good these teams are.
As we get ready for this tag team match, Byron, tell me, who do you like in this one?
Come on, Michael, you know I can't answer that. Look at these teams. They both have what it takes to be the most dominant team WWE has seen in quite some time. There's almost no way to confidently pick one over the other.
Mandy Rose has ascended the ranks in NXT and WWE so rapidly that she hasn't really encountered any rivals, but I like the idea of Rose taking on her former Absolution partner, Paige.
I think Mandy Rose expected the red carpet to be rolled out when she joined SmackDown and saw Paige was the show's general manager. When that didn't happen, it made Rose red with anger.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag team match.
Byron and I discussed the anger Mandy Rose is toward Paige, and I think she should realize that Paige chose her to come to Raw and form Absolution. At some point, you need to stand on your own.
Will the two of you please stop? Paige used Mandy Rose for her nefarious means and then unjustly ignored God's greatest creation. I hope Mandy Rose unleashes her full fury on that ungrateful Paige. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
That'll leave a mark on your back. Paige is starting to slow a bit here. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification.
Oh, and a drop kick.
On the mark.
And she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
She lands the leg drop. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Beginning to look bad for her here. Her and her partner making a great tag team. You'll see what they're made of here.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
The back of the head taking quite a punishment here. Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has the less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's Elimination Chamber.
Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber. But I have to say, she didn't have the luck of the draw in either case. Drawing spot number 4 in the...
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Tagged in. My God, the back rake has got to hurt. Looking at it here. Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
This could be it for her.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay.
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Spin kick to the midsection. She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move. She's absorbing some offense here. But this one appears far from over, and she knows that. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really...
It's over. And she's toying with her now. What's Peyton Royce about to make happen? She's starting to stammer here. This is not at all where she hoped to be at this point in the match.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to...
Perfect! She got all of it there.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your... Come on, this isn't fair.
Life's not fair, Cole. Get over it.
Where is she finding the strength to continue?
What a match. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be a...
Look out, there's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. Teamwork at its best.
Looks like Paige is in a bit of trouble. I think this match is starting to take it all out of her, guys.
I don't know. I expect her to get back on track here very shortly. I mean, she's been in control for much of the match. I look for that to continue here.
Look at the athleticism on display there. What's Peyton Royce about to make happen? Yes! And Peyton Royce may have just closed the book on this one.
Is it enough, though?
Paige is in trouble.
What's Peyton Royce about to make happen?
Fisherman suplex. This one is over.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Now, I am impressed.
She's looking a little unsteady. You can see her partner wants to get tagged in here.
She really needs to make a tag.
Paige turn.
Wow, what a move by Paige.
That's one for the highlight reel.
Uh-oh, there's the elbow drop. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Would you look at this? Simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Comes in off the tag. Mandy Rose's toughness getting tested here.
The tag team partner has to be concerned at this point.
She's got nothing left, guys. If she doesn't make a tag soon, this match is over. It's that simple.
These women have gone through so much in this match. It's amazing that they're still able to stand.
Look at Paige stalking her. Paige wants to put it away.
Rampage! I bet you feel foolish riding her off next.
Shoulders down. 2, 3.
Now that's an impressive tag team victory.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Absolution.
What a back-and-forth battle that was.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
And it looks to me like our winner is already thinking about the next match. Always.
Just wait for what's up next. There's no telling what's going to happen in a battle like this.
Taking on some tough competition.
With no rules, we all win. This is going to be great.
Here comes the Kingslayer.
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the Architect, undeniably one of the best super...
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Oh, man, still not officially underway. Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
The first one to make a mistake could fail. Hooked him up.
That's called being driven straight down to the canvas. What power! I got right to the gut. Ah, drop kick.
Right on the money. Bang! Every superstar knows that the key to being a perennial main eventer is securing a favorable spot in the weekly rankings, just like this superstar did this past week.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Corey's absolutely right. The weekly rankings are so very important to achieving long-term success here in the WWE. But what everybody has to realize is getting that favorable ranking is only half the battle.
That's right. Now comes the hard part, maintaining that ranking. When you're ranked as high as this superstar, you can bet your back has a gigantic target on it.
With a knee.
Good night.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
It's always nice when you see a superstar who's clearly been putting the work in get recognized with an impressive spot in the weekly rankings as this competitor did this past week.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And Michael, while the rankings this past week certainly were impressive, I can only imagine the heights this superstar can climb to.
Come on, they're only numbers, guys. Don't get too caught up in them. What really counts is what happens after the opening bell.
Guys, some are saying this superstar has begun showing a bit of arrogance since the latest weekly rankings were released. But the way I see it, that's just confidence.
Seth Rollins!
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
But he's got to capitalize.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
There certainly is a fine line between arrogance and confidence, as Byron was saying, but whatever it is, I have no problem with it. This superstar has been on an absolute roll as of late.
And who really cares if somebody's being arrogant? As the old saying goes, if you got it, flaunt it. And this superstar certainly has it.
Nakamura is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
His shoulders are down. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it. And Seth Rollins picks up the win. That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner.
What? I think business is about to pick up. Incoming.
Well, the architect is rolling now.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Seth Rollins is looking for...
What a knee strike from the Kingslayer.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Man, Seth Rollins is just relentless.
I'm getting goosebumps anticipating this one. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it happens here. Coming up next.
Falls count anywhere, so our director in the truck is going to earn his money in this one.
Happy Lana Day.
Making her way to the ring from Moscow, the ravishing Russian, Lana.
I heard Booker T might have learned a little variation of his spinneroonie from Lana.
I actually heard the same thing. I'm going to double check with my sources and get some verification on that.
Well, tell me you guys didn't just say that.
Byron, maybe you should take some dancing tips from Lana. She could probably help you out.
Have you seen me do the Macarena?
Lana, extremely beautiful, incredibly talented in the ring.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
The daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle.
Natalya is a third-generation diva. The matches we've seen...
Look at this.
And Lana powers out.
I knew she could do it.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. Lana may be slowing some here, but you certainly cannot counter out yet.
Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official sole...
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
And Lana powers out.
Not yet.
Incoming!
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Watch out, that was power on top of more power. What a slam.
She dodges that one.
Super kick!
And she drops her.
That was about as in your face as it gets.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Hooked up. Did you hear that? What impact? She goes for the cover. Pin broken up easily.
She's more durable than she looks, guys.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
She's always been a woman capable of great bursts of activity.
Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
Doubled over now.
Lana's fading now. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
And for her sake, you just hope this isn't the beginning of the end for her, especially considering it's been such a tightly fought contest up to this point.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
A kick right to the gut.
Oh, she does it again. That shot landed on her and was a direct hit. Remember Thursday, Raw Thursday? How many times do we need to say Thursday in one title? In any event, thanks for tuning in on this Thursday evening.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
She goes down hard.
She's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, straight forearm. And Natalya the quick cover. She kicks out of that one.
She's still in this one.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Barely at 2.5.
I'm impressed.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of...
Oh, Lana. And she slams her back down.
And there it is, boys.
Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Takes it! Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down.
Buckle up, because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
We have the Assassins versus the Usos.
Big time matchup.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, Aiden Rogers and Finn Balor.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting teams ready to go here tonight in tag team action.
And I can tell you that the entire tag team division has eyes on this match right now. That's how big this one is.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The
One of the great tag teams of all time.
Jimmy and Jey have been on a run recently that has redefined the tag team division in WWE.
No question about it, Jimmy and Jey Uso have single-handedly transformed the tag team division. And if you ask them, what made the difference? What made you guys step up your game? Jimmy and Jey will tell you, it was the moment we decided to stop.
Huge tag team match.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Jey Uso is so explosive in the ring, guys. He can hit you with a splash, slap on a devastating submission, or start a super kick party.
And while he's dished out a few hangovers with his brother Jey Uso, he's more than capable of throwing a super kick party all by himself.
Second time's a charm.
Looks like Jey Uso has broken a sweat.
But he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Gutbuster! Inside the ring now.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a countout.
He hits the perfectly executed crossbody. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
The clothesline finds the mark. attacking the leg.
This is going to be big, one way or another. He may have discovered his favorite move.
Uh-oh, soul kick! Nice combination there.
Bravo to the voters this past week. It seems they finally got the rankings right. And I know this superstar agrees with me. It's about time.
Got him with the elbow drop.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Well, while Corey lauds the power rankings voting process, I will say that there are more than a few people who think a few mistakes were made this past week, particularly as it relates to the superstars ranking.
Michael, I'm not at all surprised to hear that Corey has a different opinion than pretty much the rest of the world. It's like he's not happy unless he's pushing somebody's buttons.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Uh-oh. Setting him up. Uh-oh. Neck breaker.
I sure hope there's some sort of investigation going on right now behind the scenes. There's just no way this superstar deserves to be ranked so high. Clearly, somebody's been greasing the hands of the voters.
Running out of time here.
Oh, come on, get in there.
Look at this.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh my God,
Surfboard leg breaker. They did it. Wow, what a match. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Here are your winners, Aiden Rogers and Finn Balor, the Assassins.
Now that's an eye-opening victory. They make it look so effortless in there. What an amazing duo.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next. Big dog.
Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Guys, I was still competing in
NXT when the Shield was running roughshod. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and this man, Roman Reigns. And we knew the future was bright, but no one quite expected Reigns to have the impact on the WWE Universe that he has since the NXT days. One of the workhorses of WWE proudly feels that he carries this business on his broad shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future.
Well, Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, try.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Go ahead, Byron, try.
I'm good. But there's one guarantee: whenever Roman Reigns enters an arena, he stirs up incredible emotion.
The People's Champion!
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Listen to this place!
The Great One is here! Byron Saxton, are you excited? It doesn't matter if you're excited!
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment!
The biggest box office draw around the globe and one of the greatest WWE superstars ever.
A much-deserved ovation for the Great One. An 8-time WWE champion.
The Rock's one of the biggest stars in the entire world, and Byron, I think you should keep his name out of your mouth, you jabroni.
Roman Reigns is so dominant, so powerful, so dangerous. He's an unstoppable physical force that backs down from no one.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Roman Reigns calls the ring his yard, and I don't expect him to give it up tonight.
Well, the big dog's on the hunt, and I wouldn't want to be in his sights right now.
Belly to belly!
Vicious.
Got the leg.
And the takedown brings him off his feet.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Looks like he's got it applied perfectly.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
He's going for the pin and the kick out.
Not yet.
Guys, when The Rock first broke into WWE, he was often referred to as a blue chipper.
Rock's looking to finish.
Clearly trying to take out the back here.
Big opportunity here.
Here we go. The Rock is in position.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
What a clothesline.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Yeah. As Byron mentioned, The Rock comes from a long line of successful Samoan superstars, including former...
We know what Reigns is looking to do here.
Seems to be, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then,
Rock's setting it up.
Spine buster.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Nice kick out.
Drives him down with a Samoan drop.
The Rock may be in a bad way here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
I'm with what's Roman Reigns putting together here. Oh, it's over. That is a huge opportunity. Just some great execution right there.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What's wrong? Superman punch. Good night.
This could be the turning point.
What's one move after the other? It's devastating.
Victory is on the horizon.
Now Roman.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Yes! Unreal performance.
That was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest in his career by far.
What a battle. Respect to both competitors.
And this I love. This I absolutely love. Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your career, Corey. Great sportsmanship.
I would have hit him in the mouth.
Up next, we have singles action.
We have one of our breakout talents.
Making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan is here.
And the yes movement is in full effect.
Self-made superstar.
Daniel Bryan's so proud of the fact that he didn't have the hype machine. He didn't have all the praise and promotion. He became a star because he earned his way and he earned the respect of the WWE Universe.
opponent, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Not about showing off anymore for Dolph Ziggler because he believes he's accomplished everything he needs to in WWE, and he's right. You know, Dolph Ziggler has twice been the sole survivor at Survivor Series.
Well, sometimes you forget just how much Dolph Ziggler has really accomplished in WWE. But this is a superstar who has stood the test of time.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
You know, with that attitude, they give him the moniker of the show-off, but you've got to respect the guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself.
Now leapfrog. Drop down. Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch. He got him with a kick. His drop kick finds the mark. Well executed drop kick.
Ziggler may be in trouble here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
Uh-oh. Setting him up.
Uh-oh.
Elbow drop.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which great cover from Dom Ziggler.
Oh, boy. Just before 3. That was real close.
Not yet. He executes it. And here's a cover. And Ziggler quickly kicks out.
Just needs to do more damage.
Very difficult position to be in right now.
Yeah, situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Right to the face.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Here he goes. This kind of offense he's known for.
He's looking good now, guys.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? He's in complete control now.
Oh, man, Dolph Ziggler really needs to dig down deep.
There's the tap. There's the tap. This one's over.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
What an amazing match and a huge victory. Nicely done.
I can honestly say that a win is a little more satisfying when you make your opponent tap out.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match.
The WWE Universe with an electric feeling here tonight. We are sold out and raring to go.
I am amped up, pumped up, jacked up, and ready to kick things off. What are we waiting for, fellas? Let's watch some fight.
Enough of the preliminaries. Here we go. These superstars are fixing to get up close and personal with the fans. Falls Count Anywhere match. Up next.
Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Cole Quinn.
And Byron, remember, falls count anywhere in this match here tonight.
Which means there's a good chance we'll be relying on our monitors, because there's no doubt in my mind that the action will spill into all corners of the arena.
And his opponents, first, from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 216 pounds, the Nightmare, Cody.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this night.
I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made things better. But no such luck.
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double-team attacks at any time.
Guys, I'm interested to see if any alliances get formed here tonight, or if it truly will be one-on-one-on-one.
And a savage clothesline. He got him good there. Plenty of force behind that chop.
He's starting to stagger a bit. This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight. Swinging neck breaker. Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to...
He's got him covered. That's not going to do it.
Remarkable.
That's perfectly placed in how you land the big strike.
A dragon screw.
That'll destroy a knee.
To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Keep your eye on this one. Look at this.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
Going all the way up.
Going for the double play with this move. Running knee drop.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up. He's looking at it.
So damaging.
This is all but over. Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
His shoulders are down. Pin broken up easily.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
He's struggling a bit here. His chances of winning this triple threat match are starting to dwindle.
Given what he's gone through in his match so far, I wouldn't be surprised to see one of these guys pluck him off here.
A very crucial part in the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum.
Got him good with the elbow there.
Anaconda Vice. It's Anaconda Vice.
This might be it, guys. Well, you can't fight if you can't breathe.
He's calling for it. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the...
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Gets him with a pile driver.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Oh, what a kick!
Vicious.
Look at that. Oh, goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way.
That drops him in a hurry.
And will this be it? 2, 3.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Well, guys, not sure what you think, but that was one of the most incredible triple threat matches I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner and new Action Champion, Cole Quinn.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
What a way to kick off the night. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Oh, relax, Corey. No, she's a married woman.
Listen, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
making her way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maurice.
I am all excited that Maurice is here.
One of the longest reigning women's champions of all time. Of course, the wife of the A-lister, The Miz, but Maurice, she's an A-lister in her own right.
You're absolutely right. Wait. That's my favorite part.
Oh. He has a very questionable attitude.
There's nothing to question, Byron. All hands on deck.
Please walk the plank, Byron, please.
And her opponents. First, from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
From Australia, Reed Young Rip Lee.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
And from London, England, Zinda Brooks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 of WWE's top superstars competing in this Battle Royal coming up next.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been looking forward to this Battle Royal all night. Let's get this thing started.
And from Auckland, New Zealand, Tony Storm.
This is great, guys. This Battle Royal promises to be amazing.
And let's not forget that simply going over the top rope is not enough to get eliminated. Both feet must touch the arena floor in order for your night to end.
It's the Queen of Spades.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
She is the real deal.
One of the original 4 horsewomen of mixed martial arts, a protege of Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler thrives on the fear of others.
Yeah, it would be a tough point to argue that Shayna Baszler may be the toughest woman to ever step foot in NXT.
She's as tough as they come. Classic match with Ember Moon at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, where she won the NXT Women's Championship. The sky's the limit. What's this? Michinoku driver!
Absolutely planted.
Backbreaker! What an uppercut! What an uppercut! Up and over with a suplex. And she got her with a clothesline. Oh, straight forearm.
What's up?
Running bulldog. What an uppercut. And just a hellacious chop. And there's a quick kick. A well-placed kick. Shoulder right to the midsection. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. She's starting to sweat a bit. She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
Hey, unless you're Andre the Giant, battle royals are difficult. And she's clearly not Andre the Giant. So I can understand struggling a little bit here.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan.
If she's not careful, things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
Suplex.
Nice. She's taking on some offense here, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
Ouch. Yeah, but she still has to be considered a legitimate contender to win this battle royal.
Yeah, but I feel pretty confident in saying that she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
She's in control. She's got her.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well. It took less than a month for Kairi Sane to immediately become one of WWE's top talents. And she did so by winning the first ever.
Maurice brings the pain.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael. Look at her go.
Byron brought up Kairi Sane's arrival as part of the Mae Young Classic. She joined the field featuring 32 of the best women competitors from around the globe and conquered some tough opposition to take home the trophy.
In order to win the tournament, Sane beat some of the top NXT competitors, including Dakota Kai, Bianca Belair, future NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler. So yeah, the Pirate Princess definitely earned that treasure.
She's starting to stagger a bit. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
Hey, unless you're Andre the Giant, battle royals are difficult. And she's clearly not Andre the Giant. So I can understand struggling a little bit here.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going.
Kairi Sane. There it is. Sane just put the excellent.
And there's the victory. What a six-man match.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner, Kairi Sane.
Wow, what an amazing performance we saw here in this elimination match.
I'll tell you, I don't think the average viewer at home truly understands exactly how much endurance goes into winning a match of this nature.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
He's here!
Making his way to the ring from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
What an entrance. Intoxicating, mesmerizing. Guys, here is a man who is going to be a true superstar in our business. He has it all. In-ring skill. He's got charisma. And he's got great hair.
I fully expect Velveteen to be bald next time I see him after hearing you say that, Saxton.
Good point, Corey.
Velveteen wants nothing to do with the likes of you.
Just saying.
D-R-E-A-M.
The real deal. This kid's got it all.
The WWE Universe intoxicated by the dream.
How can you not be? So charismatic. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to take my eyes off him. It's dream time. What's he doing now? Firing anything he wants. He's the Velveteen Dream. Corey, I think he wants you to go talk to him.
opponents. First, from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Ave Satanas, Aleister Black.
What amazes me about Aleister Black is his ability to maintain complete composure before competing inside that ring, almost embracing the calm before the storm.
Former kickboxer, able to keep his composure in the most intense situations. That's what makes Aleister Black so dangerous.
A man who went undefeated in one-on-one competition for an entire year before winning the NXT Championship.
Just an incredible presence when Aleister Black enters his battleground. One of the all-time greats and a surefire Hall of Famer.
The human embodiment of the phrase, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. It does not get any bigger than Rey Mysterio.
And from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Arguably one of the most inspirational superstars we've ever seen.
Accomplished everything.
And from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Thomas O. Champ R.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
He's trying to mangle his face here. The four men in the ring are set. One of the most chaotic contests a superstar can compete in is a fatal four-way. Anything can happen, and the match can be over in an instant.
You have to wonder where these four competitors are mentally right now, heading into what will undoubtedly be an intense battle.
He has such a wide array of offense from anywhere in the ring.
Oh, and another strong kick.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Toss to the outside.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
This is simply amazing leaping ability.
He hits the big knee. Drop kick.
Beautiful. He's on the defensive here. In four-way matches such as this, things could get very ugly for him very quickly.
A crucial point in the match here, guys. He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3-on-1 attack here.
He goes for the cover. Look at this. Boom. Nice. He's going for the pin.
Plenty of fight left. Remarkable. How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Hits with the clothesline. Drop kick delivered with precision. Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio's exploits in WWE have been well documented. But let's not forget, Mysterio was also quite successful in WCW prior to the company being sold in 2001. Aleister Black appearing uneasy here.
Not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
To illustrate just how successful Mysterio was in WCW, as Michael stated, in addition to capturing the Cruiserweight and Tag Team Championships, Mysterio was also...
Take down to the mat.
Roll bridging. Fujiwara armbar.
Man, that's... Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
There are two things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match.
There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
Can he finish the job?
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Aleister Black may have it. I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place all over the arena, unbelievable move by Aleister Black.
You have to like his chances here.
And Aleister Black might have just secured the victory.
And you can see that Dream is looking overwhelmed.
At this point, I don't think I like his chances of winning this four-way match.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Sickening thud. The shoulders are down. He's going for it all. Perfectly executed.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Aleister Black just changed the momentum of this match.
Anytime a superstar...
Aleister Black just almost knocked him out. Ouch.
That has got it.
Shoulders on the mat. Simply magnificent. Yes! Takes it! That was a match for the ages. Fatal four-ways always deliver the goods, but you can only see matches like that once in a decade or so.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
It's the brains behind BCW, Baron Blade.
Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 250 pounds, Baron Blade.
Did I miss the memo? Because apparently it's bring a washed-up indie promoter to work day.
Wow, there's got to be something you like about Baron Blade. I mean, his hairstyle, it's similar to yours.
To quote my good friend Booker T, tell me you did not just say that.
It's one of Mexico's top stars, El Mago.
And his opponents, first, from Mexico, weighing in at 241 pounds, El Mago.
Oh, my Spanish is a little rusty. Hey, guys, what does El Mago mean?
I believe it translates to the magician.
That's perfect. Hopefully after the match, El Mago can make Saxton disappear.
And from Japan, weighing in at 236 pounds, the Superstar.
A lot on the line here tonight in this fatal four-way match, guys.
You can say that again, Michael. Given who's involved in this one, a win here tonight could be monumental for one of these superstars.
And from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 191 pounds, Kushida.
This won't be pretty, guys, as it's now time for our fatal four-way tables match.
Cole, it's matches like this that make me happy I retired. There is no way these superstars don't walk out of here without serious injury.
One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against three other superstars all at the same time.
Spinning kick to the gut. Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch. He put all his weight behind that splash.
He's starting to stumble here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
He's focusing on the face now. Going for an encore here.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Looks like a powerbomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
And he lands the slam.
He's not looking like himself here. He's got not one, but three guys looking to destroy him here tonight.
And I guarantee you the other three guys see the predicament he's in and are thinking of ways to capitalize on it.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Man, what a move. Unbelievable power. He wants no part of the outside. He hits the clothesline.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
The funny thing about a table match is that it almost doesn't matter how damaged you are. You can go through a table at any time. The tables match at Extreme Rules 2012 is probably the best example of that.
We can also see a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a Fatal 4-Way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference. It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
Corey, the Fatal 4-Way Tag match at WrestleMania was one of the most anticipated contests on the card. The Hardy Boys shocked the world when they returned to the grandest stage of them all. Once they displayed their trademark continuity, it was like they never left. But Gallows and Anderson were not giving away the title.
The teams were in top form and were not afraid to use steel ladders to their advantage. Cesaro and Sheamus dominated the field with their power. But when Jeff Hardy performed his Swanton Bomb,
Table in play. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
when I talk about...
Here it is. If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening. He's on the defensive now. This is absolutely not how he envisioned this four-way match going, guys.
I don't like his chances at all, Cole. He's getting absolutely pummeled in there.
Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team. It even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos.
What does Baron Blade have in store?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
He's looking a little off balance. You can't help but wonder if he can turn things around here in this four-way match.
Sure, he'd rather not be on the receiving end here, but let's not lose focus of the fact that he's in far better shape than his opponent right now.
I don't know how much more of this he can take. You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
Let's remember, though, guys, his opponent doesn't seem to be in great shape either.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
What does Baron Blade have in store?
He comes up big there.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
It took two, but it looks like that one should do the trick.
There's the Irish whip.
His chest may be black and blue after this. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Picture perfect drop with a pile driver. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Look out, Irish whip.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. He may very well be running on instinct.
Oh, a buckle bomb!
He got the job done. This one's over.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
And that's a win to start off the night.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Making his way to the ring from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, a Hurricane.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Guys, I hope you're ready, because it's now time for Fatal 4-Way action.
And this one should be exciting, Michael, especially considering all the different styles we'll have at play here tonight.
Wait for it. Wait for it. God, I love when he does that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Adam Cole.
The leader of Undisputed Era.
From a journey around the world to bursting on the scene at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3, Adam Cole is finally on the big stage where he's wanted to be all along.
The mission statement has been very simple. Shock the system.
Loves to carry the NXT North American Championship. Got a cool last name, too.
Any relation?
Greatness runs in packs, Byron. The Bruiserweight.
And from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Pete Dunne.
I am so excited to see Pete Dunne make it to this level, because this guy is going to be a star, a major star.
An unmatched mean streak when it comes to WWE superstars. Pete Dunne knows so many ways to hurt you, and he enjoys each and every one of them. Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
Well, Pete Dunne has earned the right to have a reputation that precedes him as one of the most feared superstars in all of WWE.
The icy stare of Pete Dunne is unsettling, because you know he's about to hit you in the mouth.
Adam Cole is here with one thought in mind: to shock the system.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
Clothesline, so effective. Up and knee drop. Jeez.
He's trying to mangle his face here, and now he goes for it a second time, getting his attention with a vicious strike. He may have discovered his favorite move, unleashing it for the second time now. A thunderous use of the knee.
He lands a jarring forearm. And a lethal clothesline.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. The fatal four-way environment might just be too much for him to handle.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole. But he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
Oh, what a brain buster.
Oh,
nasty.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Up and face first.
Flapjack.
Got the reversal.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. He's looking a little weary here. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. It saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow. According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years.
He might have it. Oh, what a driver.
Incredible.
Oh, man, that's put so many competitors away.
He's got the shoulders down.
Can you believe this battle's not over yet?
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door, or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for
This steel cage match is in the books.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay.
Here is
it
your
was
winner,
that good.
Kenny Omega.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
And for 3 of these competitors, that is not how they drew this one up.
the baddest woman on the planet.
It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improves each and every time she steps in the ring.
A real natural.
Making her way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Listen to this place. They're going nuts. Oh, this is awesome.
And her opponents. First, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus, the first woman to main event a Monday Night Raw.
Trish has a resume a mile long, but plain and simple, she may be the single greatest female superstar to ever step foot in a WWE ring.
Yeah, a true trailblazer in the women's division. What?
Here comes the Queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. Many believe, Corey, Charlotte is the greatest of all time.
When it comes to history, making moments, capturing championships, and excelling inside the squared circle, nobody does it quite like Charlotte Flair.
Multi-time champion, history maker, record setter, legend. The rules here are simple, guys. The deciding fall can take place literally anywhere inside the arena.
And spoiler alert, there's a good chance that fall doesn't take
And
place inside the ring.
Germany,
Now, this is like the Falls Count Anywhere matches we've seen in the past.
Draw.
The point of that elbow delivers. Here we go. And remember, falls count anywhere in this match.
Call the cops, Cole, because I have a feeling this fatal four-way is going to steal the show.
Boom! Oh, what an elbow. She gets her with the fist.
She clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
Arms trapped.
She comes up with a slam.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. She has some reason to be concerned here. She's just looking to walk away with a win here.
She certainly hasn't looked impressive here tonight, guys, but it's still early, and things can turn around on a dime here in WWE.
What a blow to the back of the neck. Drop down.
Leapfrog.
Nice. That could break a nose. She goes for the cover.
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
So resourceful.
Back between the ropes.
Oh, straight forearm. Normally we hear plenty of debate. The cover. Looking a little dazed here.
Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole.
She's calling her out.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Neck breaker. What an amazing display of athleticism.
Back in from the floor. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Yeah, not too much debate over the rankings this week, though. I will say that some people from the Superstars camp think it could have been just a little more favorable.
You can't please everybody, Saxton. These are the same people who would win the lottery and then complain about having to pay taxes. Come on.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist.
Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus.
The rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to be happy about what the polls revealed this week.
Charlotte not in a great way here.
Fatal four-way matches is so dangerous. She's going to need to have her head on a swivel throughout this entire match.
Yeah, but we all know that she can dish it out just as well as she can take it. And with that in mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see her turn the tides here shortly.
Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings, as Byron was saying. I can tell you that there were many superstars in the locker room earlier today who were none too pleased.
Well, there's only one way to fix that, and that's to go out there and win. There's no use walking around with a boo-boo face. That'll get you nowhere.
Sharp elbow.
And she turns it around on her. Looking for the win.
I might have just shattered their face.
I can't believe it, Michael.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Oh, a knee strike.
This one's over, guys.
The stratosphere.
She's in firm control of this one. Charlotte is in trouble.
How did she kick out?
What a match.
Trish Stratus making her move.
For the bitter end.
And she hits the backbreaker.
She may be in a bad way here. She's not careful. There's a very real chance she loses this fatal four-way match.
And she goes for the cover. Not enough to end this one.
Not yet.
Look at that. Now, that's acrobatic.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Look out. There she goes. Here's Trish Stratus in position now.
Trish.
Kick.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Here's Trish Stratus into the quick cover. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Trish Stratus.
The Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, but this one might go down in the annals of the WWE as one of the best ever.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner and new Action Champion, Trish Stratus.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.